Hello, and thanks for joining us on Local on 2. Today, we are kicking things off with our favorite part about living in Music City, music and giving back. I'm Laura Schweizer.
Yeah, and I'm Stephanie Langston. Our first guest is doing both. With Veterans Day around the corner, Music City Cares, a special benefit show.
Yes, this event is about showing appreciation, raising awareness, and providing support for those who've sacrificed so much for our freedoms. We are here with event producer Eric and Denny Joe of Flat River Band. They're performing at this year's big event. Welcome in, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
So glad you're here. Eric, I know this is really personal for you. Explain what the inspiration was behind the creation of this.
Well, my grandfather from Chapel Hill, Thomas Smith, was 17, and like the greatest generation was called, he lied and said he was 18 to go fight in World War II. And then later on, Korea and Vietnam. And a few years ago, we buried my grandfather, and all we knew is his military records were always classified. He could never spoke about what he did in the military. All we knew is he flew helicopters and joined the Air Corps for the Air Force, and that was about it. And on his deathbed in the hospital, the VA in Provo, Utah, my uncle asked him, said, "Dad, will you finally tell us what you did in the military?" And my frail 87-year-old grandfather, AKA Grandbuddy is what we called him, he said, "If I did, I'd have to kill you." And so that shook me to the core. And then we ended up having his funeral. I came back to Nashville, was fortunate enough to be with Charlie Daniels at the last volunteer jam, and Charlie being the big supporter of the military as he was, and then like the rest of the country music family in Nashville and Fort Campbell and all the things here, I just had an idea I wanted to honor my grandfather, and I wanted to help the men and women who served this country. It's awesome. It's a big deal. So. Yeah. Because when you sign up in the military, you don't just sign up, your whole family signs up. Mm-hmm. And through this event, I've met some incredible people, Operation Stand Down being one of them, and seeing what they do and impact veterans' lives. And, excuse me, it gets me teared up.
It's moving, there's no doubt.
It made me want to do more.
Yeah,
so.
And I'm so glad you're doing that, because we know Charlie did do so much for the veterans. On a lighter note, tell us and how exactly does it benefit our military veterans?
Well, we're fortunate enough to partner with Operation Stand Down Tennessee again and Project K9 Hero. And this year, the tickets are only $10. All net proceeds go directly to supporting them. And we have an incredible lineup. It's Flat River Band, Due West, Trey Taylor, who's also a veteran, Rudy Gonzalez, who's also a veteran, Joshua Johnson's a veteran, and then Tyler Coors is also performing. So, and then we have Jenny Tolman back from last year to sing the national anthem. So it's an incredible, incredible show. You can't beat it. I mean, 3-4 hours of live music for $10, and all the proceeds go directly to supporting our veterans here in Tennessee.
Amazing, great price and great lineup. Denny Joe, first of all, I want to say, I'm so sorry about your father who had recently passed. Yeah. I know that he was a veteran of the U.S. Army.
Yes, he was.
What does it mean to you to be performing at an event like this?
Well, me and my brothers that make up the Flat River Band, we are firm believers that we live in the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. And it would not be that without these men and women in uniform, serving our country, putting their lives on the line. They made a choice to do this, and I respect that. And we can't. My granddad was in World War II as well, and my dad was in the military. My cousins, and I have really close friends that served multiple deployments in the Middle East, and we owe a great deal of not just gratitude but respect. And I want to, any Flat River Band gets a chance to lift those guys up and put them on the pedestal where they belong. We're all about it. So it means a lot to us.
I love how passionate and committed you are both to the cause. What do you hope others walk away with from this event?
Well, I think for me, it's the fact that they appreciate what our veterans and the families that the veterans are part of, that what they go through. When you sign up, you're literally you're agreeing to make the ultimate sacrifice to make sure that we have the freedoms that we enjoy every day as Americans. And it's not easy. That's a very difficult choice in a person's life. And for us to be able to give any amount of gratitude or thank you or what have you back to them to support them, because as we know, when coming out of military life back into civilian life can be a rough transition. And not everyone handles that the best of ways. So, you know, with the Stop 22 and these other things going on that support our veterans and their mental health and getting them back on their feet and empowering them, which is one of the great things I love about Operation Stand Down, is they actually empower the veterans with housing and finding a job and paying bills. If they need food or clothing, whatever, they step in and provide those resources for our veterans. So for us to put on this show and have committed, talented, great musicians to join and see the vision to help and appreciate the veterans as well, it just means the world to me. And like I said, it's just a way to give back. We can't, you know, we didn't sign up to go fight these battles. They did. And so for us to give anything back, we're forever grateful. And
Sign me up.
This is just our way of giving back to them for giving us so much.
Thank you both.
Yes, thank you both.
So it's going to be awesome. Everyone, get your tickets. The 5th annual Music City Cares Veterans Day benefit show is set to take place at the Wedge IndieLuna Lounge this Saturday. The show starts at 7. Be there.